he, as much as I try, I never, ever, ever can get YouTube Live to work. Ever. It is so absolutely frustrating. I apologize to everybody. As usual, it it never works for me, ever. It doesn't matter what I do. It absolutely does not work for me. I had it all set up. I had it all programmed. I had it all ready to go. And I had the little button, just go live. And it never, ever lit up. So I apologize to everybody. I'm sorry. We'll give people a few minutes to find this link. And I'm so sorry. It's frustrating. And again, I apologize. I'm not a live kind of guy. I'm not real good at it. I'm sorry, but we'll work on it and we'll try to get better at it. I can see the chat. It actually works this time, so I can see what's going on. There you go. Hello. Anyway, Joe 690 ADV, thanks for stopping in. Thanks for being part of it and popping in here. Let me check over on this other computer real quick just to see and make sure people have left here. Everybody's slowly starting to trickle out of there. I apologize. I'm not good at the live. I wish I knew how to do the separate stream type deal. If any of you guys know, email me at 690adv@gmail.com and tell me how you do YouTube live, because it's not my gig. It's not my bag. So again, I apologize. We'll give it a couple more, minutes. Just let people kind of trickle in. I just want to double check over here. Let's see. Yeah. The other one, we'll just kill that one because it's not working. And there we go. People are slowly starting to get in over there. So again, I apologize. I'm so very sorry. But anyway, yeah. Thanks so much for everybody that's part of the 690 ADV. Let me get this mic down a little bit so it's just not in my face. Hopefully you guys can hear this pretty good. Thanks for everybody that pops in and is part of the channel. I can't stress it enough. I know I say it on every video. Thank you to everybody, but in all reality, everybody that's here right now, and I know there's some that won't get to it because we have subscribers that are all over the world. That's why we give 24-hour notice to everyone after we do give the giveaway, so that everybody has a chance to be in on it. Again, like I said, the channel's not big enough to give away huge, crazy, amazing items, but some of the stuff that we give away is really cool, and it works fantastic for everybody that is out there. And especially if you adventure ride and stuff like that, it's really cool. These aren't big, gigantic items. Maybe one day we will have those big, gigantic items. Let's see who's here. Denny Shell Acker. All right. That's my wife. She must be messing with me. Shane, that's my buddy. That's my storm chasing buddy. East Texas. Jeff, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in. Let's see. We got Roger, Charles, Scott. We got all these people showing in, and people are slowly starting to pop in. Spencer, hey, what's going on? So, but anyway, yeah, like I said, I appreciate everybody and thank you so much. The channel is kind of going as planned, and it's definitely because of everybody that stops in and watches on Friday nights. And they're also part of, our Tuesdays and our Thursdays. Don't forget about our podcast. If you guys haven't done our podcast, remember you can get us on iTunes, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, any of those, and you can listen to it. And if you guys have any ideas, remember, I'm always looking for input and people to help out with, just stuff that I can't always think of. There's so many things out there that I miss. And Chip, a subscriber of mine, he gave me a great thing the other day on doing group riding and stuff, which was really, really awesome. And I missed that one, and I did the podcast, and it did very well, and we had a lot of people listening on it. and it helps a lot of the new riders and the new people that are out there. And that's really what this channel is about. And great people like you, if you guys come in and participate with comments and things like that, it really helps out other riders, because there's so many guys that are trying to get into this stuff and they don't know what to do, and they need all the help that they can get, and they don't know where to turn to. Motorcycling is a little different than what, other things that you do. You almost feel embarrassed to ask questions and stuff. So that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to take that embarrassment out of there, and help other riders out, and make it more fun, because that's really what it's all about. We're trying to eliminate all the guys that are trolls and stuff like that hey, Chip, I just saw you pop in. Thanks so much. If you see Chip Tax Free there, he's the guy that gave me the stuff on there, and I totally would have spaced on it. I would have never done the group riding thing, and there really are so many great benefits to group riding. I just got back. I don't know if you guys know or not. That's why this is tonight, and it's not last Saturdays, because I was out with East Texas ADV. If you guys don't know that guy, that's Jeff, and he's on YouTube too. Check him out, man. And if you haven't seen his stuff, he's an up and comer. He's learning how to do the YouTube stuff, and he's got great videos and stuff. And he also has his own enduro track on his property, which is a lot of fun. I've got some video and some stuff up there. But yeah, if you haven't seen him, go check his stuff out. Give him a subscribe. It really helps him out as well. Anyway, the channel doing great. Thank you so much to everybody. We're not sponsored by anybody. We're not like making tons of dough or anything like that. I just want to get that out there. Most of the things that we do, especially the giveaways, that comes out of my own pocket. I do have a day job. I'm busy all the time. I got things going on. I know it seems like, we've got some guys that don't feel like they've gotten their decals and things like that. They're coming. I have to lean on my wife and my son to help out. I just don't have enough time to do everything, but I do try to do my best. So, but anyway, on to today with the giveaway. What we are going to be giving away today is really something very cool, and it comes in very handy. I don't take credit for it. I love to always give back to people that have helped me out in the things that I learned from other riders and adventure trips that I've done, in the many thousands of miles and things like that. You can always learn. That's the beauty part. Learning is the best part about doing this stuff, is you can always pick up something new and something really, really cool that'll make your trip a little bit better. And sometimes it's not how much you spend for something, it's what you have that will make it amazing and awesome. And this little item that we're going to give away today is really, really cool. And it's actually not an item, it's items, which is really neat. And it's not super expensive. You can pick it up. I'll put it down in the description if anybody wants one. If you didn't win one, if you don't already have one, and if you do have them, you can go in and you can put that on a comment or something like that, and explain how it works for you and why you do carry it. And I'll tell you why I carry it. One of the little items that I have, and it's a very, very good friend of mine, and I ride with him. I didn't get to ride with him last year, but I've ridden with him every year, for the past almost 8-9 years. And this goes out to my buddy, Eric. We call him Ogman. He rides a KLR 2001 that is been painted probably like 5 or 8 times. And it's just really cool. It's one of those things that the KLR 650 is a bulletproof motorcycle, and it'll go anywhere. He could have any bike he wants, but he loves his KLR. But anyway, going out there, the one thing that you have to have when you're out in your adventures is you have to find a camp that you got to get to, and you always have to make fire. Fire is a real, real big deal. So what we're giving away tonight is we're giving away a package of a bellow. And if you don't know what a bellow is really cool. Let me open this up. And if you look at it, it's all dirty because it's been on a lot of trips. But this was given to my buddy from Eric. And what it does is it expands out, and you can see where it's all burnt right there, because I put this tip into the fire, and this allows me to get my fire started, and it's really, really awesome. And these bellows, they're not super expensive. Like I said, if you don't win tonight, you could pick one up. They extend out to about 2 feet, and they're great for starting fires. And that way you're not huffing and choking down smoke, and you're not having to do your hands or anything like that, or trying to do directional air blowing and stuff like that. It really comes in handy, and it's a savior. And not only that, you can take damp or wet wood, and you can get fire or get a coal bed super, super fast with things. So this is part of the kit, is a bellow. Very cool. This is my personal. I'm not giving this away. Sorry, just gonna have to deal with it. But not only that, and I'm just going to hold up the picture, because what we're going to do is, after we do the giveaway, if you haven't been here before and you haven't been part of it, basically what it is we will email the winner, and you have 24 hours in order to claim your prize and tell us the address that you want it shipped to. And what we do is we are going to Amazon ship it directly to you. So it's all brand new in the box. It's never been touched. It's never been anything. And it comes directly to you. And once we're done with that, biff bam boom, you get your gift. And just remember, any of your buddies that are out there, remember, they have to be registered. We've got basically the spinning wheel. We're going to do that here in just a minute. And I don't want to tie your night up, sitting in here listening to me jibber jabber, but it is a live giveaway, and it's kind of cool and it's fun, and I pay for this out of my own pocket. So but basically what we'll do is, if you don't claim your prize in 24 hours, it goes to number 2. And if number 2 doesn't do it in 24 hours, then it goes to number 3. And if it doesn't get passed off onto number 3, then it will be basically put into the it'll go into the hopper for the next running, and then we'll have a double giveaway. So anyway, so the other thing that we're giving away, if you haven't seen it, is a magnesium fire starter and a carabiner and a kit that holds everything together. And they're really cool to have. If you don't have one, you can never have enough of them. I usually take 2 magnesium strikers just in case I misplace one. That way I can get fire starting. And but yeah, they're fantastic, and it comes with a nice little sheath that you can put a carabiner on. You can clip it to your bag, or you can put it in your tank bag or river bag or anything like that. And they don't take up any space. And believe it or not, they work fantastic. And if you don't know how to do one, we're going to have a video on actually truly how to use a magnesium striker. A lot of people think you just flick it. That is not how you use a magnesium striker. And once we get done with that, we'll post that video. And we've got some other videos that are coming up too. We've got some gear and some how-tos and stuff coming up. So I don't want to dig into it too much. One thing I do want to kind of just put out there to everybody is, I don't know if you know of our Patreon, and I'm not sitting there trying to get a bunch of people to dig in. Anybody, we do have some Patreons that are here, and they are actually in the chat room, and they're doing things. And I do appreciate the little bit that they do, and because they don't have to, and it really does help out with SD cards and stuff like that. So if you've ever thought about being a Patreon sponsor, we sure would appreciate your help, because it will help us grow and allow us to get more stuff, and it allows us to give away other things as well. I'm not looking to get rich. I'm just trying to build a community with a bunch of people. But without further ado, we are going to have, after this one, it will be next month, we are going to have a Patreon only giveaway, and we are giving away a DVR motorcycle system with basically about a value of about $225. We did a video on it. It is brand new. It's never been on the road. It's never been anything. It's water resistant and waterproof with the bullet cameras. That will be for Patreon only sponsors. Anyway, with other than that, we're going to go ahead. I'm going to pull the camera off, so it's going to get a little weird for about 2 seconds. And I got this really goofy wheel that is going to spin, and it's going to pick the winner. So whenever I get that done, that way I'm not doing a hat. There's no tricks. There's no nothing. It's a random. I'll even tell you where it's at. I'm going to open it up real quick. It is called the Wheel of Names. The Wheel of Names. And there is literally 260, I think, 8 names in this hopper right now. I'm going to show it to you. You're going to see some of your names are actually you're in the chat room right now. But yeah, we're going to do the giveaway, and once we get done with that, we'll release that name. And remember, all Patreon members get 3 times added to every giveaway that we ever do, so they have 3 chances to win over just a standardized person. So cool. I'm going to grab the camera, and you don't have to look at this ugly face. All right. Well, everything's in reverse, but anyway, that is the wheel. It's not real in focus. Let me see if I can focus it a little better. Hold on 1 second. It's a little better. Anyway, so what we're going to do is, like I said, we're going to do three drawings. We'll have number one, number two, and number three. Number one will be the official winner. And if you notice, it's rotating between all these names because there are 260. It just does, it can't put all 260 on there. But as it spins, it will have every name in there. So we'll go ahead and do that, and then we'll see who the winner is. And then, like I said, we'll move on. But like I said, we do a giveaway about every 90 days. So if you don't win this time, you can win again. And not only that, all these items are inexpensive and they're perfect to put in your gear. So let's just see who the winner is going to be. Joseph Vela. Everything's in reverse, so sorry about that, but Joseph Vela. So what we're going to do is we're going to write his name down. You are the winner. If you do not claim your prize, then I don't have a pen because people steal all my stuff. Fantastic. Joseph Vela. All right. Well, Joseph, you won. We're going to send you an email and we'll see. And if I'm going to remove your name so that you're not in there. We'll go to number two. John McCloskey. John McCloskey is number two. You will get an email if number one does not get in there. And number three. Jason Greathouse. And just let you know, there's no whatever. I want everybody to win. I'm not big enough to give away 9,000 items. Let me put this back up here on my trusty Mac. Sorry about that. So Jason Greathouse, he's number three. I'm writing it down. Hey, because you know me, I'm super professional. I'm using a highlighter, so hopefully I can read it later. But anyway, because people steal my pens. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Like I said, we're giving away a bellow and a magnesium striker. Super great item to have in your pack, especially if you are out adventure traveling and doing things like that. You just can't go wrong with one of those things. They're fantastic. I'm going to put the one that we're giving away. It's a Tusk setup, and it will be down in the description if you're looking for one. And it's fantastic, and it's not very expensive. It's under $20, but it's going to be real cool. But like I said, as the channel grows and things are happening and we get more things from people wanting us to try stuff out, we are going to be giving away quite a bit of stuff, and we're going to pass it along to you guys. I don't need any more gear. I have so much. My wife thinks I'm a hoarder when it comes to motorcycle gear. So, but yeah, I don't want to keep you guys all night. Thank you for everybody. It looks like we had a bunch of people stop in to the chat room, and everybody. Thank you to everybody. Aaron, Momo, Keith, East Texas, Brian, SB, Dual Sport Adventure, Drop Tinful, Scott. I'm trying to find everybody. I want to give a shout out to everybody that can. Mike Stevenson, Denny, Aaron, Chip, Spencer, my wife that is on her cell phone somewhere around the house, Denny, Charles, and Shane. I know that he popped in there, but yeah, thank you so much to everybody that popped in. And we're going to have another giveaway. And don't forget, if you really do want to help out, we sure would appreciate any help that you could do. whether it's a one-time help or anything like that. It helps with all the equipment. We've got new cameras and stuff that I've been trying to buy to make the videos better. We just picked up a gimbal camera, which is really, really a lot of fun. It's the Osmo Pocket. It's really neat. But yeah, like I said, any help, with from you guys would be fantastic. Not if you can, great. If you can't, not a big deal. Just thanks for stopping in, being part of it, and hanging out and giving your comments and helping other riders, because we do. I mean, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of views, and we get lots of comments, and we get lots of emails from new riders and intermediate riders, always asking questions, and really good questions. And we're always trying to give back. And believe it or not, I use a lot of your information to spitball back to them. So, but you guys have a great Saturday. Be safe. Get out, find some adventure, ride your bike. I know it's a little hot. We had rain here all day, so it's really been pretty cool. But thanks to everybody. I appreciate you. I can't tell you how much. And you guys have a great one, man. Joe, I'm out of here. You guys have a great Saturday. 690 out.